Stu here from Living on the Rock and Roll. Today we're talking avocados. Been growing a few of them now and I think I've figured it out. So I'm going to show you that. Give you a quick run through the stages through from the pick you usually throw in the bin, through to trees, through to ones that are getting close to fruiting now. So we'll have a look. So the order. Starting off in the all over. Show you some I've got grown in veggie tubs that I do. With annual veggies, you can put all your seed trees in, fruit trees in, they'll grow amongst it and the veggies are finished, you can pull them out. But these ones I've just tried in 6 packs, punnets. So they're coming up now. These aren't going to pot up now. So what we have is a little baby. Super things. See how they grow, it's interesting. One side falls off. Don't know what happens to that, probably eats it. And then this side's got a tree growing inside it. You just have to gently sit that in, just like it was in the punnet. This thing will go off. Super. Get 6 in a small space like this. There are different stages, mate. These have been here for like months and months until the weather. Now we're at the start of summer. It's gone through spring, they all get loosened up. At the start of summer they come up. From there, put them in little pots just to get them out of them, and they should go in a deep pot straight away because they've got a nice deep root. They want to grow. So anyway, that's the first stage. This is from popping up probably a month or so, a couple of months. Depends where it is. Nice little tree. They're all pretty happy. Next one, just go up in sizes. Next one you go like this. It takes you a few more months. With these two, you don't be shy. The leaves that get old, this is getting summer growth. So sometimes the winter leaves are a bit shabby. Just flip them off. All the new summer growths coming through now. And the next one, see this one's a little bit older, probably last year's one. And, same thing. You can see I've trimmed off all the shit leaves. There's no point having them. They get eaten over winter by different things. Now all the summer's going to explode in summer, so it's going to kick on now. This is where I'd probably put it in the ground. It'll start to kick off. Obviously this one's older again. Just went through its pruning. It's in a pretty serious sort of pot now. Trimmed it all because this one's about to kick on for summer. This one I was thinking of doing like a standard where it's got a fairly clean trunk and then it's got a bit of a bowl there, so if I overgrow fruit from it, I'm trying to pick the right one to prune it and shape it for picking in a backyard type situation. Then we get to the big one, and I'll walk you on a few of these, but it's got up to about 1.5 meters tall. It's probably, what is this, 3 years old, something like that, 3 or 4 years, in a tub. It's pretty happy. Could go on the ground too, but you have to dig a bigger hole. And one thing about avocados, summer's all going for fruit trees this year, nut trees. It's food security. We're getting smashed by China at the moment. It's December 2020 now. It's not trade war, because it's only going one way. But food security, think about it. Trade wars, they reckon, turn into shooting wars. So if there's going to be a shooting war, I'd be trying to grow some of your own food. Insulate you a bit from transport shock, fuel shock, anything that can happen in an upheaval, even a virus like we're in, COVID. Prepare yourself, make yourself a bit stronger and independent. Cheers. Okay, little avocado. It's another one. Grown in tubs. It's got a big black tub. And growing potatoes, you can grow fruit trees at the same time. It's like he's been stuck in here. It's nice and warm for him. Protects him a bit. And nice little avocado. I'll pull him out soon. Put it in a nice big pot, I hope. And show you another bit. Grown in tubs again. So this is all kept full of potatoes. They've just about had it now, so I'm going to tip it upside down soon, get them out. But in amongst it all is put in chestnuts. So at the same time I grow my potatoes, I can have this tub. I think I've got 5. So I've got one little one, One that's going super, that's from this year. It wants to grow that much. It's grown about, whatever, 400 mil high, 1.5 foot. It's a double one too, I think. And then got one here, 4. All super happy, and it's kind of potatoes I'm growing in more or less. Compost at the bottom, then mulch, so they're super happy with that. And I'll get them soon. So, here's an avocado, this fella. It grew from itself. I had a compost bin here once. And then dong, this one's about 5 or 6 years old. It's probably 4 meters tall. Started flowering now, so I think the possums ate the flowers and that off this year, but I reckon if I net it, I'll get fruit next year. So here's another one. It grew about probably 4 or 5 years in the ground. It's grown up amongst the gum trees. But, it's pretty happy where it is. It's probably about 4.5 meters high, 5 meters. Same thing. It's funny. You can look here and the possums come down at night and they chew the ends out of it because they're hungry, like at the end of winter when this thing starts to sprout. It's growing back again, like it's pretty happy. But again, I'll have to net it if I want to eat anything off it.